Zero has recently become a 3-speed, and the primary role that he fills is Flank Watch or Intel Gathering. Zero's primary gadget is the Argus Chems, and he can hold up to 4 of these at a time. That clip shows the noise that the Argus Chems make, and it may sound familiar to some of you Splinter Cell fans. There's also a passive ability that comes with the chems where they can bury you through the reinforced walls or by hatches by extension. By pulling out the Argus cam and looking at the crosshairs, you will see this triangle. By seeing this triangle, then you will know it will go over the reinforced wall or even the subfloor, and I probably should have mentioned it goes through subfloors and walls, but you know, I'm not the smartest. However, a simple counter to the gadget itself is that it makes a bright green light similar to night vision goggles. Hey, by the way, could you guess he's Sam Fisher? Another neat little thing that Zero Chems can do is that they have a taser on them that they can shoot one at a time and they will recharge. Pair that with the loud noise it makes, and on the surface it may seem like Zero's gadget is not that strong, but in practice and in what I have tested, Zero has been a very impactful operator for me and my team. Remember in the beginning I said one of his primary roles is for Flank Watch. Well, why not just bring Nomad, you may be asking? Well, truth be told, she's not that good. There, I said it. I finally said it. While she's not a bad operator by any means, I think for a Flank Watch operator, Gridlock or Zero does a better job. Why I find myself running Zero more than Nomad is because Zero comes with 4 Argus Chems, while Nomad only comes with 3 air jabs. But Nomad can knock down the defenders, you may be saying. Well, that is true. After the nerf that she received, I believe at some point last year during Operation Demon Veil, they can basically just immediately get back up. And people didn't realize it, at least at the time, but that was a huge nerf to Nomad. Which is a real shame, because she was really fun to play. Only if you're using the RX. If you're using the AK, you're actually trolling. Alright, done rambling about Nomad, let's actually talk about Zero now. There is 2 major tips that I can give for Zero. The first tip is if you're actually using him for Flank Watch, then I would try to aim his Zero Chems higher. So example, if you're at a staircase, make it to where the defenders are not going to immediately see it. A good example would be here on main stairs of Oregon. Try to aim it around here so they won't immediately hear it or see it. The second tip that I can give for Zero players is, for the love of God, do not shoot your cam straight into sight. If you do that, they're going to immediately get shot and you're not going to get any value. There's times to where you can shoot it straight into sight, but you'll know when that time comes. Now, there are other main counters to Zero Chems other than just hearing it and shooting it, that being Jaeger, Wamai, Aruni, and Mute. For those who don't know, Jaeger and Wamai counter projectiles, so does Aruni, and Mute can mute off any electronics that the attackers can have. A main reason why Zero may not be picked all that much is because he may be a complicated operator for some players. And I will admit, when it comes to his cams alone, Zero does have a bit of a learning curve, but once you learn it, you will feel how strong Zero is. Now, finally talking about Zero Loadout, he comes with the SC3000 assault rifle that only has 26 rounds in the mag, so you better be sparing with it. But it has a solid fire rate and solid damage, so that makes up for the 26 rounds. However, with his secondary option, he comes with the MP7 that you can find on Bandit, which does have a faster fire rate, 31 rounds in the mag, but has slightly less damage, so it kind of is, what do you want? Do you want good damage, or do you want a faster fire rate? And as for his secondary handguns, he comes with a suppressed variant of the 5.7, reminding you that he's from a different Ubisoft game, and a Gon 6, which is meant to clear utility. And I promise that's the last Sam Fisher joke I'll make. And as for secondary gadgets, he comes with a hard breach charge, and he comes with claymores. Although Zero does have a low pick rate, do not be fooled by that, because I generally believe Zero is one of the best operators, provided you know how to play him. No matter how much I try to convince you, if you do not like playing Zero, then that's your own opinion. Though I highly recommend playing Zero, he does have a bit of a learning curve, so that might dissuade you from playing him a lot. But if you take the time to learn him, I think you could actually master him, and he might even become one of your mains. The fact that he's a 3-speed, comes with a good gadget, comes with good guns, a Gon 6, hard breach charge, and claymores, that does make him a good operator in my opinion. Although Siege is an evolving game, Zero's gadget could work completely different in about 3 months. So only time will tell to see if people will actually start playing Zero more or less. So, we have reached the end of the video, and I hope I made you decide if you want to get Zero or not. And if you do, I have other operator videos similar to this, so maybe you want to pick up some other operators that I have more than likely covered. I have almost covered every operator in the game, so more than likely they could be there. There is almost 70 operators in this game, so it may seem overwhelming for a newer player that's just jumping in the game. But I can guarantee you there is an operator out there for you, and you just need to find them. And that's pretty much all I have to say for this video. I'm Creator Tony, and if you like what I make, then I appreciate it if you subscribe and see my other videos. But with all that being said, I hope you have a good day or good night, and goodbye.